every year during the holiday season, the Salvation Army sets up the Giving Angel Tree for all of us to go and participate. And today we have Major Ward Matthews with us to tell us a little bit about what's going on this year and the things that you've got going on with the Angel Trees.
Well, the Angel Tree is a wonderful program to help those in need make Christmas merry. You know, one of the things the Salvation Army found out in the 70s was that, and it's a shocking thing, that at-risk families, they love their kids every bit as much as those of us with more. And they'll make sure something's under the tree, so much so that they might even put things under the tree and not have money to pay the light bill or the rent in January. So we saw this little spike in homelessness among families in January and February. So we combat that by saying we've got great donors who will help make sure your children have a great Christmas. And then you be sure to take care of your rent, your utilities, and it works.
Now, for folks that aren't familiar with the Angel Tree, tell us what the program is and how people participate. And you've got several trees all around the area. We've
got 10 trees throughout the Metroplex, and individuals can go to the malls they find at our website, salvationarmydfw.org. And what we have on the trees at those 10 malls are paper angels that represent an actual child. It's the actual child's first name on there. That's what you get. And then their age and what their needs are and what their wants are. And you'll see parents and those kids, they want a warm coat for the winter, but then they'll also put a toy item there, and just wonderful to shop for them because that kid is guaranteed to get those gifts that the donor bought them.
So you take an angel off the tree,
right?
And so you are basically adopting a child,
that's
for
right,
their Christmas wish, and then you can go shop in the mall, get their gift, and then bring it back and place the angel back on the tree, or you put that in a bucket. How do they do it?
What we do is you adopt the angel and you sign your name and make sure you're going to shop for that child. You bring the toys right back to that angel tree by the 10th of December, and we bag them up and take them to our Christmas center where we lay them all out and make sure that when that child's parents come in, that child gets the gift.
So you do it unwrapped, right?
Unwrapped, that's correct.
Okay, so all we have to do is just choose the angel, take it, buy what we need to is on the list, and then return it back to y'all by the 10th.
That's correct. That's correct.
Such a great thing to do, even with your own kids. I know other families, friends of ours, have just all they did was had their kids choose their angels, and nobody in their family got gifts. They just went and bought for other people. I mean, I've heard so many stories like this.
We hear wonderful stories like that every year, and we're going to be helping between 55,000 and 60,000 kids this Christmas. So we need people in North Texas to be as generous as they've always been. Go shopping, adopt that child. Pick a child who talks to you from the tree. You know, means something to you.
Major, I know you've been with the Salvation Army for 30 years. What is the sweetest story that you can recall real quick?
The sweetest story I can recall is watching a lady pick an angel out. And she had adopted this child because that child's the same age as her daughter would have been had she survived cancer. And so every year she adopted a child a little bit older, 1 year older, 1 year older, and in her daughter's name, adopted that angel. And you know, I can barely tell it without getting tears in my eyes. But the angels will say something, whether it's a name or an age or a desire. Maybe that kid wants the same toy that you had growing up. And that's wonderful.
It is precious. It is something to see people's faces when they take an angel off the tree and they know that they're doing something so good, and to be able to work with that every day, that must be really fulfilling for you.
Oh, I've done it for 30 years and I just get more and more excited. I don't ever want to retire. This is the best job in the world.
Don't do it. Just keep doing what you do.
We will.
Thank you so much for coming in. Now you have until December 10th to adopt your angel from the tree and return your gifts. And to find the angel tree that is the location nearest you, just go to salvationarmydfw.org.
That's right. All right, when we come back, we're live in the Troubadour, Texas listening room for a performance from a rising star named Melanie Martinez. Stay with us.